And list prices have come sharply down for the last 2 weeks from where they were hanging out for like a solid 6 weeks prior to that. We hope that that turns into a trend, and we will see. All right, you guys, how's it going? My name is Christopher McGee. I'm the owner of Halcyon Real Estate, affiliated with the Keller Williams Market Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. Today is the 18th of November, 2024, and this is the numbers and the nuance. This is where you come weekly in order to know exactly what's going on in Utah's housing market. At any time, you can jump on here and know exactly what to expect if you're house hunting or if you're selling a home. That's exactly what I make this. Numbers right off the MLS and data points charted so that you can see what the trends are in every way. Let's get right down to it. I'll show you what my opinion of what I see in the numbers is, and then I'll just show you those numbers right off the MLS with the charts. Let's get to it. All right, inventory is definitely trending down. We hit our peak in October, as is seasonally typical, and we've been coming down since then. So down for about a month now. Homes are staying on the market longer, and list prices have come sharply down for the last 2 weeks from where they were hanging out for like a solid 6 weeks prior to that. We hope that that turns into a trend, and we will see. Demand is trending down as we would expect seasonally. Whether you measure that demand by the number of homes that are selling every week, or whether you measure that demand by the number of homes that are under contract right now, demand is coming down as is typical. Now, interest rates are still hovering around 7%. They dropped down across the course of a couple of months from summer into late summer, early autumn, and then throughout autumn, they kind of rose back up right to where they were at 7%. So a lot of folks were a little confused and annoyed with that. I spent a couple of videos talking way too long about why it was. The short of the story is our economy and our jobs market in particular is still in a relatively volatile spot, and that's why rates aren't really moving. It's not the presidential election that just happened. It's where our market, our housing market, has been over the last like 6 to 8 years. We do still anticipate rates coming down eventually. I don't have a crystal ball for when to tell you, but we don't really expect them to go any higher. All right, let's look at these numbers. Inventory now sitting, we got just under 11,000. We're at 10,998, down from the previous week and trending down. This last week's average days on market came to 58. For homes sold last week, the average days on market was 58 days. That is trending up. Average list price last week came to $622,554, which is up a touch from the previous week, but as you can see, down pretty sharply from where it was hanging out. And so until we get a couple more weeks of data on this bit, we have an unclear trend for now. Now, last week's average sold price came to $610,467, which means the difference between average list and average sold price came to $12,087. Now, that's in the buyer's favor. The volatility we're seeing on this data set is trending in the seller's favor recently. Number of homes sold last week came to 442. This is trending down, as you can see. The number of homes currently under contract comes to 4,717. This is also trending down, as you can see. Last week, the number of price reductions on homes on the market, that came to 1,029. This trend is now also unclear. Seasonally, we expect this to be coming up. Last week, the number of listing contracts that were either canceled, expired, or withdrawn came to 394. This is trending up. And of course, interest rates for a 30-year fixed rate conventional loan sits at 7.05%. This trend is pretty level when you look at it across the last couple of quarters. And that is it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about any of the information here, feel free to hit me in the comments. I'll be happy to respond. If you know, or if you are somebody who's looking to move and you need a professional to help you make sure you either sell or buy in the smartest way possible, I'd love to be that guy for you. You know I know the numbers. You know I know this market. Hopefully it's clear that I communicate well, and it's clear that I will prioritize you or whoever it is you know that you're sending my way. And of course, as always, if you want to be educated on the right now market for Utah's housing market, then there's not going to be a better way than to hit that subscribe. You can follow along with me from week to week. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.